Hey guys, we are back with some more New Jersey Devils Eastside Hockey Manager, and I just kind of wanted to get this series over with. It's been over, I think, a year and a half at this point that this series has been going on. Like, I'm not kidding, like, since April of 2015, this specific series, like, with the New Jersey Devils has been going on, and I really want to move on to the next one with the Detroit Red Wings. So, uh, I don't particularly care how long this video is, I just want to get it done. If we don't make the playoffs, then this will be the last video. And if we do, then I'll have a separate video for the playoffs, but that'll be about it because again, we're not going another year and I just want to get this thing moved on and retired on the channel. So, well, obviously not Eastside Hockey Manager itself, but again, this series in particular because again, a year and a half, it's kind of not ideal for the length of a specific series to be going on for that long. So yeah, we are going to be speeding through this simulation and just hoping for the best because, you know, we're going for the Stanley Cup, but at the same time, we kind of need to get this finished up. So Schneider is back. So now we can send Zach off to the minors and just do best lines for the rest of the year because we desperately need to get to playoffs, but we also need to desperately finish this series, as I said. So, yeah, there you go. Nice shootout win against Pittsburgh. And we don't have the greatest record at the moment. So, you know what? Playoffs aren't looking likely, boys. We may as well just get this done. If we're truly not a playoff team, which at this point, again, it's not looking good. Yeah, it's not looking good. We're 25, 27, and 3. I don't see it happening, boys. I really don't. Trade proposal, Brent Burns, nah. At this point, we got to rely on just who we have because I'm not slowing this thing down at all. Plus, we're kind of already at a point where if we were going to be in the playoffs, we'd probably still have a chance, given that it's mid-February now, and you know we're closing in on 30 losses, and Wheeler's injured, so that's just great. Yeah, I don't see the playoffs happening. How long is he out? 10 days. All right. Yeah. Yeah, boys, I think this is going to be the last video of the New Jersey Devils EHM, unfortunately. It's been a long ride. It's been a fun ride, been interesting, but we never won the Stanley Cup, and we never got past the first round, so you know what? It's time to retire this series. Yeah, we're only 3 minutes in. I'm already saying we're retiring this series, and just gives you the feeling of confidence that I have in this team at the moment. Just read all. Setter on the move. No, don't need the team getting mad at me in last few months in office here in the New Jersey Devils GM. I said that as if I was like the president or something. Months in office. I meant to say months in the GM's office. There you go. That's the right term. We're 29, 28, and 5. So, I mean, if we hit 30 wins before 30 losses, nah, there's no way. We're 13th in the Eastern Conference here. There's just no way it's happening. Yeah, and we lost to the Washington Capitals. They were someone who we desperately needed to catch up to as well. It's not happening, boys. So this is almost definitely the last episode of the New Jersey Devils Eastside Hockey Manager. And as I said, it's been pretty fun, but no progress really made in terms of playoffs. You know, we got kicked out by the Montreal Canadiens in the only year we've been to the playoffs in 5 games in the first round. So, yeah, it's time to retire this series. It's been going on way too long. I think part of it might be due to my upload schedule. You know, I don't exactly prioritize Eastside Hockey Manager, obviously, although it kind of should because, you know, a lot of people like it. You know, it's a really underrated game. I like it too. It's kind of, you know, I guess EA Sports takes over my channel for the most part with Be a Pro and GM mode in NHL 17. So yeah, and Big Win Hockey as well. That's a popular one, underrated game as well. So yeah, I mean, it's just time. Wait a minute, hold on now. I saw 33, 29, and 5. Do we have a chance? Hold on a minute. We may mathematically still have a shot. It's pretty close race, actually. It's a pretty close race. We are 2 points behind ninth and 4 points behind eighth. We're going to have to win a lot, boys. We're going to have to win a lot if we want any shot at the playoffs. Which means we are going to have to take a look at our tactics here. Rosters, Clayton Keller better. He's day-to-day, so I'll take him off the reserve. And there's no maximum limit at this point in time either, so that's actually pretty good. Burns is scratched. Let's put Merrill in there. And, yeah, there you go. Hopefully that helps out. How many games has Schneider played in a row? Tomac apparently got in there for one game, but Schneider's been playing a lot, so we will put Tomac in there for a couple games. And I know I said we need to win, but it's good to give Schneider a break. Jesus. Yeah, our chances are not looking too great. I mean, they're better than they were before since we went on a winning streak. Wheeler's out for 2 weeks, or however many weeks that was. I didn't see the number. All right, we got to win in the shootout against the Ducks. There's still a slight chance of making the playoffs, boys, but it's all right. So we got we got a point out of that last game. I'm gonna put Schneider back in because we really need this. Okay, Keller's back. That's good. Yeah, Wheeler was out for 2 weeks. Okay, so come on, boys. I mean, there's still a slight chance. I'm not counting on it, but again, we can. The Eastern Conference is a really close race between like 13th and 8th. So, you know what? If the 8th place team loses a bit and we go on a winning streak, there's actually a chance that we could extend this series one more episode. But again, I'm not counting on it since we're really back and forth here. We're heading towards the end of March. Is there an opportunity? Let's, you know what, at the start of April, you know what, not at the start of April, forget that. We'll just check it now. Okay, so we are 3 points behind the Islanders, who are in 8th. If we can go on a tear, and if the Islanders falter a little bit between now and the 10th, that could be good. That could be very good. But the teams in between us would also need to falter a bit. There you go. There's a win. We're still in 10th, though. So got to keep it going here, boys. Come on. Win against the Stars. All right. There you go. We're in 9th now. It's looking a bit better. Let's check the standings again. We're tied for 8th with the Panthers. It's a really close race for 8th, boys. Anything could go here. The Panthers, us, the Islanders, the Senators, the Penguins, even the Flyers to a degree have a chance. So, yeah, it's a really tight race for 8th. We're going to need every ounce of scoring and defense in our system here to have any chance of getting to the playoffs in the 8th position. Oh, Islanders, that's a big game. All right, shootout loss. Florida, they're starting to pull away a bit. We desperately need to win these next few games. Florida's in 8th place, and they have 3 more points than we do. Come on, boys. Big game here against the Rangers. Rangers take it. Pretty much every game's a big game from now on. Let's check it again. 86 points. Yeah, they're starting to pull away. Yeah, you know what? It might be out of reach at this point, boys. Either that, or we're gonna have to hope Florida falters completely over these next this next week or so, and we're gonna have to win every single game from now on. Come on, big game against the Caps. Big game. Yes. All right. Nice. All right. All right. We're not out yet, I don't think. I haven't seen anything about the Florida Panthers clinching the playoffs. Blackhawks, Carolina. Okay, I don't see Florida in there yet. Let's see. Florida has 88 points. Yeah, I don't think it's happening, boys. Florida would have to lose the rest of their 3 games, and we would have to win the rest of our 4. Or you know what? The Blue Jackets. They actually have 87 points. If the Blue Jackets lose all their next 4 games, we win all of our next 4. We could take them over for the last division spot in the conference. It's gonna be really tight, boys. All right. I mean, we won against Philly. That's a big game right there. That's a big win. Let's see. Let's check it again. Blue Jackets. They didn't win that one game. All right. I mean, it's not looking too bad so far. We still have a shot, but we have to win these next few games, boys. We have to if we want to make the playoffs. Big game against Detroit. Come on, boys. All right. All right. That's progress. We're still in 9th according to this. Oh, Yandel retires apparently. All right, that doesn't affect us. Let's see. Ooh, the Blue Jackets still haven't won. We have a shot, boys. We have the exact same record as the Blue Jackets. 40, 33, and 7 for both teams. Blue Jackets, they're on a 2-game losing streak. We're on a 3-game winning streak. If the Blue Jackets lose... If we can win at least one of these next 2 games, preferably both of them, and if the Blue Jackets lose, I'm going to say at least once. If the Blue Jackets lose once, we win twice, we're in. If the Blue Jackets lose twice, we win once, we're in. But that's going to be, if we have the exact same record, that's going to, yeah, the Blue Jackets, if we have the exact same record, the Blue Jackets would get in before we do because they have regulation and overtime wins of 36. We only have 29. Yeah, so one of 2 things needs to happen. We need to win both and of our next 2 games, and the Blue Jackets can only win 1, or the Blue Jackets lose both of their next couple games, and we win 1 or 2. Boys, these next 2 games decide the playoffs. Come on. These are really big games here. Come on, boys. Playoffs are on the line right here. Let's do it. Yes, all right, we're still in it. We're in 8th now. You never know, boys. We're battling. Oh, this is interesting. The Florida Panthers have started to drop off too. Ooh, all right. Our chances just increased a bit. Here's why. So, the Blue Jackets won their game. However, the Florida Panthers have dropped off their past 2 games. If we can win this last game, we are definitely in. Because then that would give us a 3-point lead over Florida, who is the next team to get in. So, yeah, boys, this is the playoffs on the line. I didn't think we would have a chance this year. Yeah, come on, boys. This last game against the Rangers. Please win this game, New Jersey. Simulating. Yes, boys, we're in the playoffs. I didn't think we could do it. Oh my god, dude, we just made the playoffs. That's crazy. Dude, I didn't think we would have a chance. Yes. This series lives. This series lives, boys. We are in the playoffs. I don't believe it. I didn't think we would make it. I really didn't think we would make it. Wow, let's see this. Let's see, where's the playoff tree? Or the league standings or whatever. Eastern Conference. Yes, boys. I don't believe it. I don't believe we made it. 91 points. Oh my god, dude. That was Wow. All right. I mean, you know what? This is a pretty short video. Hmm. You know what? No. I want it to be its own video. So I'm going to end it right here, boys. The New Jersey Devils Eastside Hockey Manager series lives for one more episode. And we're going to do a whole playoff simulation in the next one. And you know what? It's been it was a rough regular season there that we had. We barely squeezed by, but our boys came in clutch towards the end of the season, so that was great. So I was see you guys in the next one when we simulate the last year playoffs in Eastside Hockey Manager for the New Jersey Devils mode. I'll see you guys then.